Today I thought I'll talk about why I think AR developers should learn about entrepreneurship and not just focus on the technical skills. And this is more so important for someone who is trying to become an expert in one of the emerging fields, like say AR, XR, VR. So the first reason is that we know AI is coming. AI is going to abstract away a lot of things. If you heard about GPT-3 lately, people are typing in text and out comes a simple web app or certain elements of it. And obviously I think it's years away from fully automating a coder's job or a programmer's job. But at the same time, I do believe it's going to quickly abstract away a lot of the things that we typically do. With more abstractions, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because eventually there will come a point where you abstract away enough stuff to make a coder obsolete. I think that's really far away. For that, you need something like general AI, not just one of the more narrow AIs that we do today. But OpenAI is definitely a step towards that, GPT-3. So things like this are abstracting away a lot of stuff that we typically do. And with more things being abstracted away, what that means is, as a coder, your competency or your value is not really in the millions of frameworks you can code in or millions of programming languages you could code in, but more so the higher level stuff, things that humans have more advantage over. Creativity, problem solving, finding solutions to problems the right way in an innovative way. These kind of high level cognitive functions, these will be the last to be abstracted away by robots or AI. There will be many other things that will be abstracted away before that. The point here is that as a coder, if you're just focusing on the lower level skills, things that we may think is hard to learn, that's a risky move in my opinion, because you could just end up getting a lot of technical skills that could be easily taken over by AI in the future. So when you're developing your coding skills, I think it's important not just to focus on the technical bit, but also on the higher level things that humans have an advantage over, and that will make you way more valuable in the market. I believe that's what will count in the future. So far, we've always heard the specialist win, but I think in the future it's going to be the generalist game. Jack of all trades might have a bigger advantage than a specialist with a narrow specific expertise. Why does this apply to AR developers and entrepreneurship? What does this have to do with that? Because entrepreneurship is not something that you can learn from a course or an MBA or some technical courses. These are stuff that are much higher level, that comes with experience, intuition, and a lot of luck, to be honest. And because of that, I think entrepreneurship is a great high level skill to obtain while you're young. It's one of those things that you could add a lot of value in a very short period of time, given you solving a big problem. What do I really mean by entrepreneurial skills? Well, like I said, there's no skill that will make you a successful entrepreneur. It's a variety of skills that will increase your probability of success. And entrepreneurship is a high-risk game, so an element of luck involved as well, but the payoffs can be huge. So a lot of the things that comes with entrepreneurship, like finding an innovative solution to a big problem that people have and executing it well within a team, teamwork, communicating your ideas to investors, pitching, presentations, business plan competitions, all these require like a wide variety of soft skills. All these are high-level skills that you could develop while you're young, and these would really put you apart from just technically competent people. Me myself, I'm in my early days. I started this like probably 3 years back. Participated in loads of business plan competitions from my university, won over 20K in funding through that, and currently I'm working on a product to launch. None of this is guaranteed to make you a successful entrepreneur. The only thing guaranteed is you executing and trying your luck with the market. So yeah, it's a probabilities game. Why would entrepreneurship benefit AR developers? Why would this be ideal for an AR developer to develop? That's because AR is an emerging field. It's not a big field today. It's not a mainstream field today. It's a niche, but a slowly emerging field. And I believe AR is going to grow huge. In this decade, we'll slowly start moving away from our smartphones and more towards holographic glasses, true AR glasses, which will eradicate all screens in our lives. And what that means is that for entrepreneurs, there's a massive opportunity, because this won't just be a Web 3.0 or a small incremental change to a mobile-based life. This will be a complete overhaul, similar to what the internet did to our lives. It's a complete overhaul. It will open up so many things that we haven't even imagined, that it's just beyond our imagination until we have them, which really means there will be a huge space for innovation and value creation that is not possible today. As someone who is interested in AR development, I think entrepreneurship is something you should focus on. You should not just focus on your technical skills, but you should think about what problem you could solve with an idea you have, and just not building that product to solve it, but also think about the other aspects of entrepreneurship, like building a team, executing on our idea, getting validation from the market quickly. And because AR is such a huge emerging field, that means you're playing a risk game. If it doesn't work out, you'll waste all that time you prepared for it. But if it does work out, you'll gain huge amounts, and your probability of success in that space will go really high because you have the first mover advantage. So yeah, that's my point. As an AR developer, focus on not just your technical skills, but also entrepreneurial skills, so that when the time comes, when we slowly start shifting away from smartphones to smart glasses, you could be well poised to take advantage of that coming wave. And one of the key things I want to do is not just focus on AR development, just building tutorials and products, but also selling them, on how to sell and make a successful business. And I will share my experiences through this channel as I go along. So what are your thoughts on this? Should we just be focused on technical skills? Should we develop entrepreneurship skills? Obviously, there's no such thing as entrepreneurship skill. It's just you do it. I would love to know what your thoughts are on these topics. And please do share in the comments below. I hope to see you soon.